From the 502, where we rep it true. Cardinal red, black and white, that's our crew. Ballin' hard on the court, scoring touchdowns too. Louisville's finest, we're coming through. Young center pack, freedom, all memories. Gridiron legends, Cardinal legacy. From Muhammad Ali to Lamar Jackson's fleet, we put on for the city, can't you see? Made for the Ville, yeah, we built different. L's up high, keep them raised to the ceiling. Cardinal Nation, feel the ground shaking. Made for the Ville, history in the making. Derby City flow, Southern hospitality. Slugger field the church, we got duality. BB and who, we the real Kentucky. Cars fly together, that's our reality. From the west end to the east, Cardinal pride don't never cease. Throw your wheels up, let them know. Louisville's here to run the show. Made for the Ville, yeah, we built different. L's up high, keep them raised to the ceiling. Cardinal Nation, feel the ground shaking. Made for the Ville, history in the making. Made for the Ville, yeah, we built different. L's up high, keep them raised to the feeling. Cardinal Nation, feel the ground shaking. Made for the Ville, Louisville taking over.
Welcome back, Midnight family. Gather round. If you're here, make sure you hit the like button. If you're here, make sure you hit the notification button so you always know when the Midnight family is gathering. Now that's the season. Now that is some football. Now that is worth a Midnight family reboot, rebirth, all that good stuff. Oh, wait, what you know about the new theme music, the Made for the Ville theme music? Oh yeah, good people. It's been a while. Big G. I feel you. We got it done. Got a lot of work to do, but got it done. You like the new music? Corey, I appreciate it. Had me sweating all game. Oh man. I will be uploading the Made for the Ville song. I was supposed to do it already, but my graphic designer is a little slow. Where do we start? I really hope, just Don, appreciate it. I really do hope that y'all had a chance to listen to the pregame show during the day earlier today, because it was probably one thing I didn't have going the right way, but pretty much, listen, the draw play is the Achilles. The draw play was the Achilles. Coach English saved us tonight. What's wrong with the offense? I don't know. What do we think? I did know that. Thank you. I was going to get there, but I got a little carried away. There you go. Is something wrong with the offense? The lovely Lady Lauren in the building. Keeping everything running smooth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Red stayed in the building, of course. Dennis was good. Was not impressive. I felt like he took care of the ball. He put a couple balls on the money. Hey, man, he put some balls on the money too. I mean, like I said, he's not the finished product or anything, but he put some balls on the money. Almost to a pick six though. Hold on. Y'all hit me fast. Hold on. Kicking game. Brohm was pitched at the end. He better not be. Our O-line. Listen, or did they have a nice D-line? Keno, those are some big boys too. No, listen, if Chris, if you heard the pregame show, the draw play is tough because it's like an extra blocker when you're running the quarterback like that. And they just want to get 3, 4, or 5 yards. No, yeah, that would be if you put that on Ron English at the end of the game. he got put in some bad positions. Our O-line, ooh, big time win. Defense stepped up big tonight. Go Cards. Okay, I'm catch up. I don't want to get behind. Queen Lady Lachelle in the building. I'm catching up. He said, a win is a win. I know. It's too early to go full blame game. My God. Just admit that James Madison was better than you thought they were. And you don't, and you have to remember, they were playing good on defense. So I don't think Coach Brohm wanted to put the ball in jeopardy. He didn't want Miller Moss trying to do too much either. Nice adjustments. I don't think so. Yeah, JMU, this was their Super Bowl. They brought people to JMU for this game. Literally for this game. Good people. I'm gonna have to pull it off of Facebook and Twitter. So if you're in here right now, you want to continue the show with the Midnight Family, go to the YouTube channel, type in Made for the Ville, MADEFORTHEVILLE. So you got a couple minutes. We got a countdown. When was the last time we got a good countdown in here, Red State? If you're watching right now on Facebook or Twitter or Twitch, go ahead and jump to the YouTube channel, Made for the Ville. If I can move quick enough, I will try to post the link really quick. Let's see how rusty I done got. I done got really rusty. YouTube Studios. Let's see how rusty your boy Maven done got. Yep. Let's do that really quick. Make sure that's legit. Come on, y'all. I'm getting cut me some slack. Share. Okay. I got the share. Okay. Hit I'm gonna post it on Facebook. You can go ahead and hit the YouTube link. Twitter's acting up a little bit. So if y'all could do me a favor, pass along that link. But if you're watching on Twitter, like I said, jump on over here to the YouTube channel while I got you in here so we can continue with the midnight show. Yeah. Oh no, they've been good for a while. JMU wasn't playing. 3, 2, 1, bang. Again, YouTube channel made for the Ville. Just one word at YouTube. But I gotta cut the public stream. The tough crowd, they travel well. No, it's a fact. They came in here. Body language. Elaborate on Miller Moss's body language, Adrian. Elaborate on that. I might even post a link. I might even post a link for y'all to jump in here. Twitter. Your last chance. Jump over to the YouTube channel right now. Made for the Ville. But I got to do it. Facebook, you got to go down in 3, 2, 1, bang. Twitch, I got to shut you down in 3, 2, 1, bang. I'm going to give Twitter a couple more minutes to get in here, to get to the YouTube channel. Elaborate on the body language. Moss is a pocket passer. But he's not slow. He's not slow. Relax, 16-11. Relax, 16-11. He made some big-time throws. Big-time throw at the back of the end zone. Big-time throw to Chris Bell across the middle. He made some big throws. Yeah, listen. DeMonte, when was the last time you saw guys be able to run with Chris Bell in the open field? That guy almost caught Isaac Brown in the open field. Do you know how fast you gotta be? You know how fast the secondary is to stick with Chris Bell and Colin Lacey? That reverse was a good play. Those safeties and corners made big time plays. Colin Lacey can make people miss. That's a good team. They're not going to lose another regular season game. They are not going to lose a regular season game. They got away with being really handsy too, Chris. I do agree with that. Again, Twitter, if you're watching, come to the YouTube channel. I got to cut the Twitter. I got to shut down the Twitter feed. Made for the Ville at youtube.com. Somebody, if you're on Twitter, please share the link. Share the YouTube link. Because like I said, I don't feel like logging back into Twitter because they're irritating me right now. But Twitter, I got to cut it down. 3, 2, 1, bang. Okay. So listen. We'll get better each game. Again, you got the bye week timing. I thought they were good. I just thought the fan base, like, we did not understand how good they really were. I think that's the problem. He's a finger pointer on the pass they missed. I noticed that in the first game. Good win. Too soon. May call him Miller Moss, but something to keep an eye on. I mean, that's the Stanquan Clark really, really hurts. There's nothing else. There's nothing else to it. The Stanquan Clark really, really sucks. I mean, it again, it's football. They were step for step with our speedsters. JMU had, listen, they were tough. Listen, I personally did not realize how big their line was. Red State, I was yelling holding. Like every replay on an incomplete pass, I felt like it could have been easily a pass interference. And I mean, like, like their coach said, they were coming to win the game, and they weren't going to worry about getting penalties. They weren't worried about being called for penalties. They know it. We know it. The referees know it. And kudos for us not getting, like I said, you got that on that extra point, you got that personal foul penalty. But for the most part, I think we stayed out. We did a great job of staying away from the refs, away from the extracurriculars, away from the we really stayed away from the extras, which is not easy to do because JMU was in our face the entire night. JMU was in our face the entire night. Now, listen, those were great defensive plays. They were really attached to him. Jocelyn in the building. What's good? What's good? What you doing? What you doing? Welcome back, Midnight Family. I know. That sucks. We gave up a lot of short fields. Man. Golly. This was, That is a sentiment. I mean, how irritating were the commentators tonight, y'all? How irritating were the commentators tonight? I mean, you talk about, like, I understand you want to have a good game. You want to see a good game. Joshua, cheers. You know what? It's Midnight Family. We don't do straws in the Midnight Family. Let me get this one up here. Keynote. I have to come back and revisit that real quick. Cheers. Y'all gotta let me warm back up, y'all. Look, I took a little time off from the midnight show. I don't know if I can quite handle my beverage like I once did. Tammy Red, oh goodness gracious. Tammy Rad's back in the building. Cheers. Look, I didn't expect that one, but cheers. Ooh, you know what? We'll give Tammy Red a stinger.
Made for the Ville, yeah, we built different. L's up high, keep 'em raised to the ceiling.
Come on, y'all. Act like you don't like the new Made for the Ville anthem. Act like y'all don't like the new Made for the Ville anthem. We played like an experienced team when faced with adversity, and we stuck to the run game until he popped it. How many of y'all was yelling, stop running the ball, stop running the ball? Yes. That was the ultimate Russ Smith type play. Why are we running the ball? Why are we running the ball? No. Go. Let's go. The Isaac Brown late burst was the ultimate. Oh, they were committed to the line too. The entire game. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They get away. But again, if you let a team get away with that, that's what it's going to look like for the whole game. It says our defense, they would be dangerous and would be surprised if some of our coaches spoke up. See, here's the problem. Normally, I would agree. But if you go back and listen, If you go back and listen to the ages, it's not going to be a lot of eligible people. That JMU team, they're going to recycle that whole team. Those guys are veterans. Those guys we were playing against were redshirt seniors. They were some OGs over there. Late flags. You know what? What is dirty? What is dirty? If you're not getting called for holding, you hold. If maybe I would say a bit unsportsmanlike in some ways. A bit unsportsmanlike in a couple of ways. Is that a better phrase for it? Or do you want to stick with just straight up dirty? Because I wasn't enjoying some of the tactics either. Oh, listen. Whew. Listen, Tammy Red, that's the perfect game to miss. Because that game, it took about 6 weeks off of everybody's life. It took about 6 weeks off of every Louisville fan's life. And I don't know if that 6 weeks is a big deal or a small deal, but that game took 6 weeks off their life. That's the second game. Your season was on the line in the second game against James Madison. But that's a hell of a game to go back and be able to rewatch. Once you know the result, you find rewatching it, critiquing it. You know, we should have done better here. We could have done better here. This was a good play. I understand what he saw. This will be easy to go back and rewatch. He was all over the referees. And to his credit, it wasn't just a female. He was in everybody's ear. That's why I was irritated. How did Paul Rogers sound? He was rooting against us. Gregory, he was rooting against us. It was the championship game. They brought out their best plays. Most schools would never run their quarterback like a battering ram like that. They ran plays like a battering ram. They sacrificed like everything was on the line. They definitely get gold star, gold helmet stars, all that. Cheers, 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 Red State. Cheers. Whew. It's a little, look, y'all jumped on me pretty fast, so be easy if my language changes. Let somebody text me and say end the show if my language gets a little too bad. Because I'm excited. I'm really, really hyped.
Made for the Ville. Yeah, we built different. L's up high. Keep them raised to the ceiling.
Yeah, we'll get some graphics for that. That's too much fun. No, we missed you. Red State, that's your favorite line. Midnight Fit, Mellow Vic in the building. It's just a great. It approves. People liking the new anthem. Extra point situation. And our long snapper is supposed to be on the watch list for like best long snapper in college. I think he just got a little emotional in the game, was rooting for the upset a little too much. Yeah. Like you survived going into the bye week. Best case scenario, y'all. Okay. Coach Brohm can talk to his players like James Madison wasn't really that good. He can go to his players like that ain't gonna cut it. But in real life, that's a good team. In real life, That's a good team. We can all act like it's just JMU. Alicia, you signed off on the new anthem as well. It wasn't about running. Nick, thank you, Nick. Good call. Christian Fernandez in the building. What a game! What a win! Noob, I'm sorry. I saw your name. I didn't give you a good shout out. Jeff was doing it until coaches can't handle 1 second left on the clock, no matter what the score is, man. You just going straight to that already, huh? Oh. Yeah, that sucked. He's our dog. Ooh. Joe, first of all, welcome back, Joe. Now I got to get mad at you. Joe, why would you put that energy in the atmosphere? I don't want to see Chesney at Kentucky replacing Mark Stoops. Is that what you meant? Because I damn sure don't want to see that. I hope that's not what you meant. I'm not sober enough to defend myself. I won't be either. A win is a win is a win. And listen, anybody that like, if you are just stuck in your ways, that you only look at the names of the schools, if you're stuck in your ways so much so that you can't recognize that is a tough opponent you just faced, then you're not going to enjoy this new era of college football. And you're going to get obliterated in the gambling if you gamble. If you gamble, you better catch up. These teams that are putting, imagine if you went and got 80 juniors and seniors. Red shirt juniors and seniors. You had an 80-man roster of talented juniors and seniors. James Madison is a cult football program. They have always been, well, since I found out about this in like 04, 05. Listen, I had a homeboy went to James Madison, played football. I'm telling you, I didn't know anything about it until I learned about it. And it's different. And it's been different for a long, long time. Ronnie Ron in the building. What's good? Good test. Hats off. Tip your cap. Give them credit. They're tough. Listen. Tammy Red, I don't know if you know. I don't know if Red State told you, but my dad has been in town recently, and he's coming back in town really, really soon. And I'm telling you, that 6 weeks is a joke, because I'm telling you, my dad is the healthiest 75-year-old on the planet, and he is hour to hour, minute to minute. And it's crazy. So I know 6 weeks is that was a tough 6 weeks. Who is our backup quarterback? You don't want to ask that question, do you? Yeah, he was. Yeah, they were in the refs' ears the entire time. And then there's that. The quarterback zone, when you run the quarterback and use your running backs as lead blockers, and your running backs are like when your running backs are like lead blockers, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough to defend. It was tough. Listen, Andre Ware. Red State. We're definitely gonna have a Jordan S in the building. You missed the it was like a soft opening of the Midnight Family. You missed that. I was disappointed. I was like, where Jordan at? Like we had a reunion of all the OG day ones. But you're here now. Jordan S. Mm-hmm. Elaborate on that. Yeah, Joe. Look. It's a good reunion, so I'm not going straight to the chair of shame for anybody. Again, take your time. Hit the YouTube channel. Ooh, Adrian. What did you take the over? Did you take the over? Hold on. Gosh, I don't remember how to operate. Let me see if I can do this. No. Gosh darn it. Where Rummage at, y'all? Where the hell is Rummage at? We're gonna see if we can get Rummage in here. Hold on. Let's see if we can get Rummage in here. We're gonna try to get Rummage in here. See. Y'all need to listen to some Steve Rummage analysis. Ron Higgins gets the tip of the cap. I agree. Christian, me and you are growing. Me and you are growing together, Christian. Because I think a year ago, you would have never made this post. Ron English gets the tip of the cap. I criticized his style of play of play calling these couple of years, but he really coached. Christian, you are in a good space. Christian, you are in a good space. You must be in a good space. A good space of growth. Hold on. Oh, actually, let's just call him right now. Tell me if y'all can hear it. You ain't asleep, fucker. Oh, did y'all hear that? Sorry. Pardon me. Y'all weren't supposed to hear that. I forgot I was on live. Well, I mean, we don't really talk like that to each other. Little speak to text. Where did I leave off at? Are you hating? Hold on. You've been hating from the moment this show started. 16-11. You've been hating since the moment we won the game. That James Madison team was getting top 25 votes. They're like 2 spots behind us, which means the people think we're an even matchup. At the moment, you've been hating on Miller Moss. You've been hating on Louisville's O-line. You've been hating on everything. Right? I'm going to leave you at number. What are you about? What do y'all think, chat? 16-11 is about what? Hater number 3? Hater number 2? He's in between that 2 and 4 window. You're not like the 5 hater because you're doing too much, but you got bad energy on the hate tip. Is that the Michelob talking? No, that's Bush talking. You don't hate Michelob. Michelob don't make you hate like that. What kind of beer make you hate that hard after a win against a team that's getting top 25 votes? Come on, y'all, rank the haters. 16-11. What we giving 16-11 on the haters award list? And listen, if I missed your message on here, because I got to catch up. I lost 200 on the spread. Yeah. Of course, that late one. Look, right? Of course, that late one. No, he's coming to bully a shirt. Ooh, all hell possible. Oh, he's funny, man. Yeah, he got Belichick hired. O-line will be fine. Like in the last 3 years, what has made you think our O-line doesn't get better? Wait, what? Wait a minute. Y'all let the lovely Lady Lauren dust off her weapons? Oh, she couldn't wait. 16-11. She couldn't wait to dust you off. She couldn't wait to dust you off. Let's see what else we got. Ooh, we don't got the instant wick sounds. Don't worry, we'll get that back too. Oh. Hold on. Oh, there it is. That's the sniper sound. Damn, did Lauren take somebody out already? I ain't know that was coming. See, but that's the importance to having the lovely Lady Lauren keeping these YouTube streets safe. Let's get this back off here. Yeah, where is he at on the Haters Award, y'all? Where does 16-11 fit? Hold on. Ooh, it's interesting. I'm kind of reading these pretty fast. Ricky Buckner in the building. What's good? Brian West. Welcome to. Tennessee Walker. Who's hating? 16-11 hating. Lauren already had to snipe somebody out. Man, Chris Bell he's a one. I think he's a one. He gonna have to drop more. Those were tough balls. He's a one. No, listen, you can critique, but just hating for the sake of it. What was the final score? You went straight for number one? You put him at number one tonight? Yes. It's funny, Dale. I was saying the same thing. I was like, nah, Steve said that would be acceptable. So what was the final score? Do we got to get the Natty Daddy makes you Natty Light. That might have been some Natty Light talking. So 16-11, Miller Moss. Let's go. Let's find Jeff Brohm. Let's find Jeff Brohm. See, okay. Okay, he got it going right now. Okay, we gotta definitely hear from Jeff Brohm, right? Coach Jeff Brohm. Okay, let me do a quick charge up. Lauren handled it. Okay. Hold on. Is it Corey Alexander? God, and I hate that because I like Corey Alexander and I like Andre Ware, the person. The whistles was iffy. The whistles were funny. Hold on. Okay. Did the game have me on edge early? Of course. No, I was on edge. I've been on edge for this week. So I won't even say on edge because of the game. Right? Okay, I'm caught up. Oh, then the yellow line. Listen, that yellow line is even better. Here, listen. Shout out to the Midnight family for sending me back to the kitchen so fast. I really do appreciate y'all. You're just good company. Hold on. Listen, I got a refill, and then we're bringing Coach Brohm reaction. Refill, Brohm reaction. But I got a special treat for you. For those of you who haven't heard it just yet, open your ears, close your eyes, and enjoy the Sonic, the new Made for the Ville anthem. Coming to you in 3, 2, 1, bang.
From the 502, where we rep it true. Cardinal red, black and white, that's our crew. Ballin' hard on the court, scoring touchdowns too. Louisville's finest, we're coming through. Young center pack, freedom, all memories. Gridiron legends, Cardinal legacy. From Muhammad Ali to Lamar Jackson's fleet, we put on for the city, can't you see? Made for the Ville, yeah, we built different. L's up high, keep 'em raised to the ceiling. Cardinal nation, feel the ground shaking. Made for the Ville, history in the making. Derby City flows, Southern hospitality. Slugger feel the treacher, we got duality. BB and who, we the real Kentucky. Cars fly together, that's our reality. From the west end to the east, Cardinal pride don't never cease. Throw your wheels up, let them know. Louisville's here to run the show. Made for the Ville, yeah, we built different. L's up high, keep 'em raised to the ceiling. Cardinal nation, Louisville taking over.
Okay, y'all ready? We got Coach coming.
They play a good brand of football. They give you a lot of things that you got to deal with, both offensively and defensively. They're well coached, and they got really good players. So I think
They're
for
well
us,
coached. They got good players.
improving on our mistakes from last week, which were penalties and turnovers, is going to be vital to success, and making sure we get that fixed up. And then we'll definitely have to play our best and be sound in what we're doing. And they've got a really good quarterback who can run and throw. With a good running back and some weapons on the outside, and they play a good brand of defense as well. So I just think this is will be a great test, and it'll be a fun Friday night, and we look forward to playing the game.
When you went back and looked at the tape, what did you get out of that game Saturday? What were you able? What data do you have? What do you feel like you learned, if anything?
I think. It's disappointing to have that many penalties, but to have them in that type of a game is good for us. Quite a few of them are correctable and things we can fix. Probably over half of them were with new players that we had on the team that we just got to teach what is a hold and what's
tomorrow,
not.
Jason.
And, certain things you got to be physical to a certain extent, and you've got to give in at certain points when you're getting beat or you're losing placement on a defender or someone you're blocking. Fixing the holding calls will be crucial.
Fix the refs.
We had a face mask on special teams. We had something on the sideline. Those things can happen as well. And then I think we just had 3 turnovers that, when you're in a good tight game, if you lose the turnover battle 3-0, you're probably not going to win the game. So I just think those things need to be addressed and worked on this week, and I think that's good. And the fact that a lot of guys got to play was good for the team. But now we're going to face some very competitive, really good football teams that have already won at a high level and beaten really good opponents throughout the last couple of years. So we'll have to be ready to go.
Jeff, what was your impression after seeing the rest of the league? Not necessarily in how they played, but just did that reinforce what you thought the ACC would be with the marquee wins for Florida State and last night Miami?
It's tough.
Did it just reinforce it, or were you surprised by anything?
It's tough.
Well, I've always thought the ACC is very competitive football from top to bottom.
It's tough.
And I still think the same thing.
Are y'all getting good, clear sound?
Florida State back in the mix again, playing a really good brand of football, and they were well coached and disciplined and sound in what they did.
100%, Jason.
Miami came ready to play, and they've got a ton of talent and a really good quarterback, and they showed how good they are. So I think it's a lot of really good football teams, and once we get into conference play, you have to be ready to go every week, or you're just not going to win. We had that last year. Yes, we lost a lot of close games, not a lot, but we lost some close games. But we won some close games, too, that we easily could have lost against, opponents in our league. So, we're going to have to just improve
Wait a minute. This, gosh darn it. Y'all didn't call me out for that. What are y'all listening to? I was listening to that like that was legit. Gosh darn it!
They came.
I had it
us.
here.
Did a great job.
I just had the wrong one.
Found
Sorry.
ways with the help of the crowd noise to push them back at times and get some sacks.
Good call.
Of course,
Thank
the
you.
key touchdown in the end zone was the critical touchdown that kind of got us over the hump, and then we found a way to hit a run at the
blame
end.
it on the
So it was just a good win. So I'm proud that we hung in there. A lot to learn from
Sorry.
it. I need to do a better job against the blitz package that we saw today. It was a heavy, extensive blitz package of bringing the heat in the house, and hadn't seen it a whole lot on video, but they were going to play feast or famine, and they got to us quite a bit. So those are things that and we got to learn from on offense and find a better package for that. But to get a win with it is good. So our guys played hard, and even though things weren't going away. Our receivers blocked at the end. Our tight ends and our O-line blocked, and our runners ran hard. It was just a tough night for us overall.
Obviously, the point of bringing in transfers is to have that veteran experience and leadership. But, I mean, how valuable has Clef been early on?
Well, he's done a great job. I think we do have some veterans, and even the ones that have been here have really improved and stood out and done a great job. And the newcomers have stepped in and been great teammates. So to me, that was the key to our victory. This was not our best night of football by any means, but defensively, man, we did some really good things, and we were on the field a long time.
It was sounding like I heard this
like
before.
I said, we've got to get better, but to come out with a win.
Actually, look, let me go Nicky Valvano. I mean, to be fair, he sounds the same every time we win. So it was difficult for me to tell if this was this game or last game, because he basically says the same thing. So it's not technically my fault for not realizing that was the wrong clip. So why don't y'all cut me some slack, get off my back, let me go full deflection. It's not my fault. It's his fault for sounding the same after every win. You beat James Madison, coach. I need you to sound different. So I instantly recognize, player, that this is a big game. It's your fault. And it's the Midnight Family's fault for not texting me earlier. Actually, it's also Lauren's fault, because she should have known that. And Red State's fault. I'm going to blame everybody except myself. Let's get back to coach. Sorry, y'all.
In a game that we knew would be tough because we really haven't been challenged before, and we saw some
Damn, coach, you looking swole up there.
So they came through and played hard to the end, and that's the sign of a team that really wants to win.
That blitz package seemed to frustrate your run game early and often. How did it affect your play calling, and then going back with Isaac Brown late in the game to kind of seal it with a run?
Well,
Blake and Baker in the building.
It got to us now. When you're bringing everybody and you're bringing more than you can block. And then when we tried to get to some quick game, they sat on them and almost returned one for a touchdown.
Ooh.
So they were
that was right in front of coach too.
On being aggressive. And then luckily we popped a big pass and we popped a big run. And really when teams are selling out, you've got to hit big plays. You're not going to get chunks of yards throughout the game. You just got to find a way to not get too many negative plays and then hit a couple big ones. So, there's a lot we can learn from it. But we did hit a few that helped us get some points. And, we definitely can play better. But I do
guarantee
think that we stuck together for the entire game.
Jeff, what did you see when you were recruiting Isaac Brown, and then what?
Sorry. Pause. You support the channel, you get addressed. The BS. Appreciate you supporting the channel. Maybe it's supposed to be hidden. Sorry. If it was meant to be hidden, sorry. But cheers. You know what? I think y'all like the music sound, so we'll do that. Cheers. Thank you for supporting the channel and the Midnight Family. I got some giveaways. I forgot about the giveaways. I'll show them on camera. Y'all know how I do. Listen, we got some giveaways. Coming up. And the lovely lady Lauren is going to approve some giveaways for y'all that I think y'all should have to pay for. But lovely lady Lauren is like, she just told me, she requested that I keep giving everything away. So y'all got some giveaways coming up that are going to be awesome. Cheers.
Made for the Ville, yeah, we built different. L's up high, keep 'em raised to the ceiling.
What have you seen on Well, since he's been on campus here for 15 games, it allows him to make these unbelievable big plays.
Well, I've seen what you've seen. He's done some incredible things. We knew he was athletic when we recruited him, but he's a quiet young man, and how people adjust and fit into the speed of the college game, you're not for sure. And if you go back to last year, I didn't really play him the first 3 or 4 games a whole lot, and because I'm always worried about a true freshman adjusting to the speed of the game, and then he.
That "Don't Stop Believing" was turned. Listen, I'm still gonna give our swag surf. I'm still gonna get better with the swag surf. But the Joker and the Thief, the "Don't Stop Believing," all that turned up fan energy. Props to Card Nation. Props. It helped. It worked. Staying in the game, staying engaged in the game. It worked. It helped. Thank you. If you went to the game, double, super, triple cheers to everybody that actually went to the game and put their extra energy in. Cheers. Y'all deserve a shot on. Come on, Coach. We listen. Sorry.
He started to get his feet wet, and here he goes. He took off, and he just continued to get better and better. He's got a great feel. He's got good toughness for somebody who's not real big. He's slippery. Now, they had a lot of bodies in there, so he got hit quite a bit.
I like giveaways,
but we found a way to just get on the edge a couple times. When he got some space, that's when he's dangerous.
If you had a shirt,
he definitely helped us win a football game, and he's a great weapon
shirts.
to have.
People were complaining they got double and triple shirts.
2 games in, where would you say you guys are offensively in terms of continuity and just kind of being on the same page?
I'm putting it on everybody else.
Well, this was a unique game. I mean, we were not expecting to see the heavy dose of all-out blitz coverage.
Right.
So, that's on me for not having a better plan. We went to some things. Had a couple miscues in the checks.
If y'all still want the Midnight Family shirts,
throw it short.
I'll put in another order.
And next thing you know,
you're
getting
request.
hit. So I think we just got to have a better
Jason, just send
plan
me a
and answer for that.
We'll get another round of Midnight
throughout
Family
the season.
shirts.
Do you normally see that type of pressure? Probably not, but I'm sure we'll see it now to a certain degree. But you got to be able to answer and to create big plays. When you do that, it'll back them off.
If y'all still want these,
they were selling out, and they knew that.
Send me a
game
message.
For them, and
made for the Ville at Gmail.
Bring the house, and
if
hope
y'all
that
need another order on deck for some giveaway Midnight Family T-shirts, send me a message. Sorry. I can't hear
Just
Coach.
talking about the defense,
Sorry,
they made
Coach.
some plays in the
Sorry,
backfield,
Coach.
a ton of sacks, and that
I
last
didn't mean to
goal
talk
line
over
stand. Just talk about that and what they
wasn't talking over you.
seeing that tonight.
Well, it was great. I thought for sure they would run the ball. They got down to the 1 there, but we I thought we were really good versus the pass for the most part. We gave up 1 or 2
Y'all still like them.
up
We
the
love
field, but they were on the field a lot. So I just think our defense.
Santana was good.
Like I said, I had a feeling in camp that these guys are really starting to gel and they understand the package. I think we got some good weapons at a lot of the positions. We have some depth. The D-line can be disruptive. Our linebackers have experience. Unfortunately, Stan Kwan went down, so that's unfortunate.
The
so we'll have
order's
to
in.
figure out a way to move on from there. But, it's great.
Yep. We
to
might have
build on.
caught some
And I think
early.
they've raised the bar now, which I told them after
Raised
the
the
game.
bar.
They did a great job, but you raised the bar. And then on offense, we just got to continue to improve and figure out ways to not allow that to happen.
How challenging was it dealing with the 2 quarterbacks?
My email is made for the Ville at
The
Gmail.
quarterbacks as well. How challenging?
Lovely Lady Lauren, can you put that in the chat?
Well, I thought for the most part we did a good job.
my email in the
The
chat.
one quarterback was more of a power runner, and I'm telling you, when you
So if
got
y'all
a
want
power
some,
runner, it really puts a lot
if
of
y'all want some the Midnight Family
stress on the
T-shirts,
defense because you got to.
we've sent
they
out
got
a
an extra
lot.
blocker now, so
Not
that
one
package they have is
person
really
has ever
good,
been
especially when
charged
the
for a
game's close
Midnight
and they have a
Family
lead.
T-shirt.
It's really good to
If
use,
you are a
especially
part
when you
of
can
the
do that.
Midnight
So
Family
they did,
or
and
wanna
they fed
be a
off that.
part of- all
Unfortunately,
you
we were
gotta
able to
do
kind
is
of get a
request
lead
a
and take
T-shirt.
them out of a little bit. But they did a good job.
And a size.
They got
And
good
an
players.
address.
They'll have a really good season. But
And
the plan they
you
had was
can-
really
you
good,
can
and I
pick
think
the
they played
studio.
really efficient football
don't have
on
to give me your
offense.
address.
At least not turn it
But
over and
if I take it to the
keeping
studio,
close.
you
On
better come
defense,
pick it up.
they sold out and were aggressive, and they had a lot of success with it.
Jeff, you mentioned Stan Kwan. I guess what have you heard so far as how he's doing? Is that just kind of a lower leg, or what's the
DeMonte, I don't care what nobody say.
Well, we'll know more tomorrow, but I could
Thank
see him being out for an extensive period of time.
It doesn't have to be just for T-shirts.
But your thought
If you got a small business, you want to advertise.
Well, we're going to do what we normally do, which is get the guys healthy and fresh. It's only after 2 weeks. I don't love that, but that's our schedule. But
contact
the
me
fact
right
is
here.
we won, and there's a lot to learn
Anytime.
from this win. And so I just think that doing that and having a package ready that can identify and be good versus everything, and have some adjustments that may be a little bit more successful.
Coach, you get paused. Where you been at? Dr. Krupp in the building. Let's go. Cheers. When Gary Krupp hits the building, cheers. He gets a stinger too.
Made for the Ville, yeah, we built different. L's up high, keep 'em raised to the ceiling.
Oh, we got everybody in here. Ooh. You know what? Technically, yes. Technically, yes. I got no voice. You shouldn't have a voice. If you had a voice, that means you didn't do your job. Don't try to shame everybody else for your loss of voice. You shouldn't have a voice. You try to shame us, for not being in the midnight family meeting. You should not have a voice. If you have a voice, you were the shame.
Be the emphasis. I think we can put our heads together and go to work on that. And I think on defense, we did a good job. We got to build on it. We got to know
legit
how can we improve and change things up and be aggressive, because that's what kind of happened tonight.
And Moneyline Maven starts tomorrow.
Has not shown that a whole lot. They were aggressive. They did new things. And I think in order to be a really good team, you got to have some creativity every week. And even though you got to have base plans, you got to change
Send
things
those
up
emails.
and go for the win. And if you
Made
do that,
for the
you have a
Ville
good
at
chance.
Gmail. Okay, really quick. Let's see what the young fellas. Are the young fellas still up on my screen? Where they at? Where are the young fellas? We'll try to get them in here real quick. My fingers don't work quite as well after the cocktails, but where are give me a couple seconds. Post game. Ooh. Do you want, okay, really quick, y'all. You got 30 seconds to respond. Do you want to hear the opposing coach's press conference or Miller Moss's post game? Opposing coach or Miller Moss post game? Now, it's no big deal. Did you send me that? Brad, I was wearing my shirt when I took the selfie with Michael Brown. Oh, Brad, you still got to send me that. I need that. That's going to make listen, my song is going to blow up. If you got a picture with Michael Brown, where anybody that got a picture wearing a Midnight Family shirt, you must send it to me. It's going to make a viral video even more viral. Brad, you mean to tell me you got that selfie with the Midnight Family shirt on and you ain't sent it yet to me? madefortheville@gmail. I don't even know what my YouTube screen name is. Marcus_Maben is my regular hashtag, but madefortheville@gmail. That's the YouTube account. Send it to me. Yeah, I want that. A gathering? We got the gang back together? No, look, we cut it short because you didn't show up last time. Look, I'm in the blaming mood. Shout out Gary Crump, a true day one. Okay, opposing Moss. Opposing. Opposing ops. Okay, ops. Let's do this. Let's do this then. I got no problem. Where we at? Hold on. That's coach. We gotta stop sharing that. Hold on. Where is it? Where's he at? I just had him. I lost him. Boom. Let's get him out here. Sorry, y'all. We're gonna get him out of here. Don't worry, we're gonna get the opposing coach. I just lost him. I can't think. It doesn't matter. JMU. Just. Listen, y'all. I'm a little. Oh, today is 35 minutes ago. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. I knew I had it somewhere. Cut me some slack. I'm getting all myself back together. Let's go. Boom. What do you got to say?
Disappointing. Just disappointing. I mean, I feel like we ultimately lost the game, right? I think that we lost the game.
That's shade already.
It just a disappointing penalties, disappointing in a lot of things that.
Oh, he's blaming penalties already.
We were in position to not, have happen in week one through all of camp, et cetera, and then for it to show up in here. I mean, hats off to them. They did a great job. They're a good football team. I think the crowd was great. It was a great atmosphere for a game. I'm just disappointed that we lost the game. That's what I'm disappointed in. There's enough in there that we're going to have to go back and look at, and it starts with ultimately me. And I think that that's just stuff we got to clean up. So I don't have a great amount of words here, so go ahead and ask questions. But I'm just disappointed that we lost.
Oh, he want to get out of that quick. That was passive aggressive. Referees and crowd.
Yep. Well, it's a good team. We're playing a really good team with
Give us our props.
Playing a really good team that affects that has a great pass rush, right? And I thought we did a decent job at times. I don't think there's a rhythm thing. I think it has a lot to do with the fact that it was a really good defensive line, and there was moments where we needed to chip.
A good defensive line.
There were moments where we needed to get some people help, and we just failed to do that. So that's ultimately, I thought they both had their moments as quarterbacks, good and bad, and I thought that that this is a game that needs both of them. We need to. You saw what happened when 9 came in and was able to run the ball. Then 14 comes back in and Conley is able.
Nope. Sorry, Coach. I'm enjoying you. No disrespect. I promise you, this is not disrespect. But when Billy McNichol come in the building. When Billy McNichol show up in the building, we got to take a 10-second pause. The Midnight family, they can handle a 10-second pause. Sorry, Coach. Listen, again, No disrespect. Get back to it.
To throw the ball. That's all part of what this thing has to be. So I thought overall they did a really good job on defense.
Damn, the coach giving Ron English props.
You don't like it. I mean, who likes it? They don't love it. It's not their favorite thing to do. They rather play football. That's it. 2 quarterback questions.
I'll ask. So what is the idea? What was the offensive game plan coming in?
The offensive game plan was for us to be able to do what we were, what we wanted to do out there. And I thought we were able to run the ball at moments. We felt like we wanted to test the front and see what we could do as they started to get a little bit more aggressive, be able to shoot the ball downfield. And again, I thought in the first half, we did a nice job of it. I thought we came back out in the second half, and then, we started to slow down a little bit, get a little pressure. Matt came in, was able to move the ball a little bit, and then we wanted to come back and, throw it around a little bit more. And that was just all part of the plan. So I thought,
yeah,
they
they hit
the
that.
penalties ultimately are the thing that bothered me the most, and we got to clean that up.
Your defense has really did a good job of keeping you guys into, even if the offensive miscues were happening, other than maybe 2 plays that the defense, allowed Isaac Brown break free for 78 yards and scored. How would you assess their overall performance when you look at this defense?
Yeah, I thought they did a really good job.
That's
I thought
funny.
that, they were prepared. They knew what was coming. I thought they, there was just moments where we just gave a little bit too much time to the quarterback, and obviously he's a good
prep.
quarterback, and he was able to find some windows as guys moved around in zones. So then we started to play a little bit more man, and, I thought we did a fine job. That was the one big play. There's some tempo to it. They cracked twice, and all of a sudden it became what looked like a crack and go to our DB, which put him, in the back of the end zone.
Fair enough.
That big run, we just one more gap, from our DN, just kind of got caught on the tackle. Just need to work one more gap out, and I think that play's dead like it was all day, and just didn't work out. We have to again get off blocks and handle our responsibility.
Special teams.
Gotta have this W. Facts, Dave.
No, I mean, there was not any
Angie
pressure,
Fed was
so
in the
it was more of a
house.
kicking thing. It was into the wind, and I think he was trying to hold it as long as he can and put himself in a situation where, he could pin this ball, and it ended up just hitting a little high off his foot and bounced backwards. Had backspin on it, went into the wind, and I don't know what it ended up, but a 7-8 yard punt, not a good situation. But then defensively, I thought we did a nice job to be able to not let them get in the end zone.
Heading into this bye week now, what are you going to look at?
Penalties, like a ton of penalties. We're going to try to clean up. We're going to make sure we have the right people in the right places doing
Try
the
to
right
clean
things.
up.
I'm going to make sure they execute at a really high level. They have to make contested catches. We got to get off blocks. We have to.
We
be able
gotta
to,
make
be
contested catches,
accurate.
too.
We have to protect. We have to do everything that it takes to be a great football team. And today we did it at times. Like we did it at many really good moments. We did it,
He
and then there
sounds
were
like a
others that
good
we
coach.
didn't. And this is something we have to learn and fix and do together, which I'm excited about. That's a good team. They're going to win a lot of games. Like we all understand that. But at the same point in time, this is
Opportunity.
a game that we lost, right? I don't feel like they won.
I
I
don't-
feel like we
yeah.
lost this game. And
You
that's
hating now.
When you switch your quarterbacks, is that pre-
You hating now.
the specific situation when you are bringing the quarterbacks in?
Yeah, it all depends on the game plan.
Last year, you said
Number 2, Haters Award.
coming at the right time to help plan for that one. Do you think
Haters Award.
coming at it right?
I do. I think that there's
With that Nike
there's
check.
just enough in here that this is the first time in really heavy fire with the crowd involved and
Haters
in an
Award.
environment and an atmosphere like this. Again, that you start to
You
learn a little
hating.
bit more about your team ultimately, and I think that's what we needed to be able to do is get into this environment and just feel what our guys felt like, and
You
in
hating.
pressure moments, what cost us.
I
and
think
what
we
we have to
lost it.
clean up. But there's enough in here that I thought we
Look,
did really.
you're
really
not
well.
you're not a
Really
Power
well.
5
It's a
head
very
coach.
good football team, and I think
If you
there's
can't
enough
just
in here
admit
that
you
we
got
gotta
beat.
make sure that we clean up, but just not, just
You coming up with
disappointed
excuses.
in a lot of it.
You go to
That's all. I
JMU
think
to
we
get
just gotta back.
to get the new job. Yep. You blew it. You blew it. You go to JMU so you can get the Power 5 job. But you got busted. And you're like, we lost the game. They didn't beat us. In the Power 5, an opposing fan base will crush you for that. Your own fan base would be ashamed of you for not admitting they just beat you. Not the way you want to do it. Not the way you want to do it. Listen, that's a good team. We agree you're a good team, but you got to agree that you got beat by a better team. Yeah, all the details. Shade for all the details. Logan, thank you. Thank you for the acknowledgement. I'm telling you, if you listened, if anybody listened, shout out to Logan. If you listened to the pregame show, the second hour of Middays with Marcus Maben, none of tonight's game would have been a surprise. I gave you the draw play. I gave you the make the dual threat uncomfortable. I gave you the run game that's predictable. I gave you all the keys to the game. All the keys to the game. The coaching style, the play calling style. I called the trick play at the beginning of the game. I said, you got to be ready for that early. At the very beginning, they're going to try to show their team that their coach can out-coach the other coach. So that's why you can't let a trick play happen in the beginning. All of this was the beginning of the pregame show. Yeah, it was predictable though. It was predictable. Like I said, they missed that first play. Yeah. Once Stephen A start betting on you, I say stay away. Yep, they stepped up. They sacked up for sure. Logan, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Email sent. Listen, I'm on it. Listen, if y'all like the Midnight Family shirt giveaways, here's what the Midnight Family shirt look like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the Midnight. If y'all like the content, I know we got a lot of Twitter people watching. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and get your Midnight Family shirt. And then when you out in public, people like, oh, I didn't know you knew about the Midnight Family. It's like a secret handshake. If you got the Midnight Family t-shirt, it's the equivalent to a secret handshake, like a club. Like a secret club that nobody knows about. Only us know about it. Made for the Ville is the YouTube channel. Subscribe. My email is madefortheville@gmail. It's a secret society. The Midnight Family is a secret society. So if you watch it on YouTube or Twitter, you make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Made for the Ville. Listen, people, get out of here. And here's the thing. This is going to be uploaded. Most likely tomorrow. Definitely Sunday if it's not up tomorrow. But great win, guys. Great win. The Louisville anthem, the Made for the Ville anthem. Enjoy.
Where we rep it true. Cardinal red, black and white, that's our crew. Ballin' hard on the court, scoring touchdowns too. Louisville's finest, we're coming through. Young center pack, freedom, all memories. Gridiron legends, Cardinal legacy. From Muhammad Ali to Lamar Jackson's fleet, we put on for the city, can't you see? Made for the Ville, yeah, we built different. L's up high, keep 'em raised to the ceiling. Cardinal good hospitality. Slugger feel the treacher, we got duality. BB and who, we the real Kentucky. Cars fly together, that's our reality. From the west end to the east, Cardinal pride don't never cease. Throw your wheels up, let them know Louisville's here to run the show. Made for the field, yeah, we built different. L's up high, keep them raised to the ceiling. Cardinal Nation, feel the ground shaking. Made for the real, history in the making. Made for the field, yeah, we built different. L's up high, keep them raised to the feeling. Cardinal Nation, feel the ground shaking. Made for the field, Louisville taking over.